Alright, so I'm going to take a ball of the translucent Pearl Sculpt that we have here, and then I'm just going to roll it into a tube as well. This is probably going to be enough for the top and bottom teeth if I want. And I'm kind of just measuring about how much. I think I only want about that much. And then I'm going to keep flattening this out. And I'm going to have this be the top teeth first, and then use the excess clay for the bottom. Alright, so what I've got here is the shape that I want the teeth to be in. And I'm doing it like a band of dentures. Just about like that. Now this is super thick. I think I'm going to switch it so my more rounded side is actually going to be the bottom. And then I'm going to pinch it to the thickness that I want. Like this. And then I'm going to use my sculpting tool to kind of score in where I want the teeth to be so I can draw them and play with them before I actually cut through them. Then I can measure it up to the doll and see where we're at with it. Just shaping each tooth one by one. I've got one that's bigger than the other, but I think I'm going to leave it like that because I think that's going to be kind of cute to have it not be so symmetrical. Otherwise, if you want it to be the same size, then you could just start again. Just roll out another tube. We're not very far into the process. Okay. I think I'm just going to do the first 3 teeth. And then I'll end up cutting this off as excess. So it's all rough right now, and so I'm going to spend some time just with the tool, shaping it a bit. Making it look nice, but then I'll do the final stuff when it's on the cardboard roll because it's going to get messed up when I transfer it. If I just drag the tool right up the top, just like this, it leaves kind of like those flat lines that are on your teeth. That'll make it look more realistic. Getting a little bit thick too, so I'm going to flatten them more. If you've done teeth before, feel free to fast forward this, or if you know about just the process of smoothing and refining, you can speed right past this, but I'm going to leave the camera rolling for those who don't. So much of the time with sculpting, we just stop too soon. And really you just needed to put in a little bit more time and it will take your sculpt from looking a little bit beginner and unrefined to looking very professional and lifelike. So I'm just taking the time to make sure each tooth is a great shape, to make sure there's no random balls of clay, little crumbles that come off sometimes. Work on this shape. You could even do like a chipped tooth or something if you wanted. And then between each tooth here, I'm letting it kind of round into the crease. Just like that. So we get an accurate tooth shape. These are probably super long, and I'm just planning on pushing them up into the doll, right up into the wet clay here. I'll just push it. All right, now this is the state that I want to go ahead and pick it up. If you happen to have one of these razor blades, that's awesome. If you don't, you can use an index card. You can even just use an X-Acto knife. But there we go. And then I've got this roll that I can bake these teeth on. So I'll refine them just a little bit more, and then I will bake them with the heat gun. All right, and then the last step before I bake these is I'm going to use a little bit of my orange smoothing gel just to kind of get the last little bits underneath them to be nice and smooth and just looking perfect. And again, to finish them up, I'm taking the 3-in-1 tool and just kind of dragging it up each tooth to leave those flat lines that we see on teeth often, making them look more real. And then you can adjust the shape just as you want them. You can even adjust the shape of the roll by just squeezing it too. All right, here they are. I hit them with the heat gun I used a Genesis heat gun, so I had a lower temperature. I did it about 2 minutes. And now they're just cooling. So as soon as they're cool, I'm going to stick them up into her mouth area, and then we'll start sculpting the rest of the face. Here's the first try, but this is going to kind of make her look like she's a hillbilly. Some of the problem is that I need some more support under the teeth, so I'm going to fill in this area with some clay first. These teeth are kind of big for her, but I think it's going to be cute. Apparently she's going to be a pretty whimsical one. But that's what she wants to be. Alright, I'm going to smooth this up into her nose area and then give her a nose. Then I'll show you the progress. Alright, so that's going to be good enough for now, and then I've just made a nose shape that I want to put on her. And let's see, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to push it up higher like that. I'll do some refining and get it pushed into place and then show you what I've got. Alright, so now I've just got the nose kind of more in shape. This is where it just gets fun, because she's just a gnarly old witch. And you can do whatever you'd like. And here's how you go around the nose. We'll be smoothing all this out, and I think I'm just going to actually put it in like that. Even using the other side of the tool is going to be helpful here. There. Just using the 3-in-1 tool to push up and round that nostril. Repeat with the other one. Then I'm just going to spend a lot of time just kind of adding little details and character here. think I want to give her some bigger cheeks. And then give the eyes more of an expression. Right now she's just too happy. Too happy. So now I'm just adding a little snake of clay over the eye for an eyelid. That way I'll be able to shape it better and give her a little bit more expression. This eye is just rather surprised. And I'll decide how I want this one to be. And then I'm going to also add a ball of clay right here to kind of build up her cheek just a little bit more so it's a stronger smile. But that's how she's coming along. Just have fun with it. Here's where I've added some extra balls of clay to kind of make the cheeks a little bit more full. And we got the eyelids in there to give her more expression. I'm just going to blend this in and then start detailing it. So here's how she's coming. And at this point I'm just putting in larger shapes and then I'll go back and detail them more, but just have fun. You really can't go wrong with a witch. I need to give her a little bit of a chin. I'll be adding some clay here and then kind of shape her head a little bit here. Maybe push up the eyebrows a little bit. Pinch her nose, let it hook down. They're just super fun dolls. So I've added some clay along the side here and then added some for the chin. This is what it looks like before I blend it in. And then I'll be pushing up on the chin and kind of just making a cute little witchy chin shape here. And then the rest down here will be neck shape. Just adding more worms of clay as I need. I want her to have a little bit more of a brow there. And then you can see down here I just do the basic shapes first and then later I go through and kind of just cut in a little bit of the wrinkles and such to give it more character. So here's how she is. I'm going to take a break now from sculpting. We'll do her ears later, but this is how she's coming along. Pretty cute. These are such fun dolls to make.